We're going to start by adding Caroline Esther to the HR application, and that process is going to trigger, um, is going to wake TDI up, an agentless adapter for TDI who's going to notice that a new person has been added to the database, and that information is going to be taken to create a user. So Caroline Esther, we're going to leave the phone number like that. That's going to be her title, and we're going to leave Eric as her manager, and that's all we really need to do here. We will see pretty soon that as a consequence of doing this, she gets created and an email gets sent. As you see here, this moving here, an email was sent to her with her initial password. So we go to pick up that first password, first day in the office for Caroline. So Caroline Esther goes and reads a message. We use the password of the email system. It's a smart way, and we got a new account created for her. So fairly good. And the password for Caroline is going to be SmartWay. So now she knows how to use the system, how to start using the system. So we can close this email now. We can go to any browser, IE or Firefox or any other. And basically, we're going to go to the self-help GUI, a very intuitive, sexy-looking GUI for end users to request services, reset their passwords, and do all the things they need to do. So CEsther is the convention we have used for first creating the user ID, first initial, last name. So SmartWay is her password, and we log Caroline. Caroline logs in for the first time. You can have the system set up to force her to change the password the first time, but we don't have it set up right now. And we see that her options are obviously change her password. She can answer some challenge questions, and if those are correct, her password can be. She can either set a new password, or she can be in case that she forget her password, so she cannot even log into ITM. She can be challenged with some questions. If she provides the right answer, she will have her password reset. So she can request accounts, as we can see here, and this view is customizable to the type of role that we define, or the descriptor that we put in the application. So these are the things that she can request access to. She can request not only accounts but also access to different resources within the application itself. For example, this is the access to the VPN access. This could very well be access to a token, and she can really look for all the other things that she can ask for. Let's say that Caroline, she's going to be a mortgage person, and she is going to require access to this mortgage application access. So when she clicks this, well, this is what you want to do. Yep, I want to request access. It's just very simple. And has the account been created? Well, let's see. She can look from the same page the request, and it's in process. Why is this in process? Because we defined in the workflow that her manager, Eric Powers, needs to approve this request. So we can let's use IE now, for example. We can go to the self-help as Mr. Eric Power will see. But notice that Eric Power is going to notice that he has a pending action by virtue of the email. Eric Power, being the manager of Caroline Esther, he is gonna, we put the password, which is also smart way, and he is notified that he has a pending action on an approval for Caroline Esther to what? To the mortgage application that she just requested. Very good. So we go here to IE now as Eric Powers. And when Eric logs for the first time in, he is going to be notified that there's something pending. There's a manager approval. So all he needs to do is click here and he see the details of it. Oh, it has been submitted for Caroline Esther. What do you want to do? Well, I'm going to approve this. I'm going to tell Carol, be wise. You know, with mortgages these days, you gotta know what is it that you are doing very well. Once this approval is done, actually, we can exit here, and we're gonna see that when Carol looks at the accesses that she has, let's use IE also. Let's use the same type of browser, and now we're gonna log in again to this help interface, the GUI interface as Caroline Esther, and provide the right password. If I type it right, helps. And we see what accesses she has, and before she didn't have any, but now she has one. Mortgage access application has been approved, and now she can do the mortgage job that she needs to do. She has been granted that. Notice that she before, as we show in the introduction, she had no AD account defined. As a consequence of she been given this application, she needs access to the network, and we can see that in AD now Caroline Esther has been also provisioned. So she needs access to the network, and she gets access to AD as well. It is that simple of an interface between managers and employee to request access to resources and have those access granted.